So a lot of businesses out there just kind of accept manual commissions as, a necessary evil. But what if that whole monthly spreadsheet nightmare is actually costing you way more than just a few hours? What if it's silently doing real damage to your business in ways you haven't even thought about?
Okay, let's start with the obvious one, time. On average, finance teams are spending over 15 hours every single month just fighting with commission spreadsheets. That's almost 2 full workdays, poof, just gone. But here's the thing. Is that time the real cost, or is it just the tip of the iceberg? Because as we're about to find out, there are much bigger, deeper problems hiding just beneath the surface that could be quietly hurting your entire company. This is where we get into what I like to call the spreadsheet trap. And I bet this sounds familiar. It always starts out so simple, right? But it almost always ends up in total chaos.
I mean, you know how it goes. You've got all your deal data nice and clean in your CRM, maybe something like Pipedrive. You hit export, you open up a spreadsheet, and you whip up what seems like a quick little formula. And for a second, you think, hey, I've got this. This is easy. And then the questions start rolling in. Hey, was this deal included? How come my commission seems low? Wait, is this calculated on gross or net? All of a sudden, you're not a finance person anymore. Nope. You're a full-on detective, hunting for clues in a maze of cells and formulas. And it's all that detective work that really uncovers the real problem. See, it's not just about losing a few hours. We're talking about 4 huge hidden costs that you'll never ever see on a balance sheet.
Okay, cost number 1, wasted energy. Think about it. Those 15 hours, they aren't quiet, focused, get-it-done hours. No way. It's pure chaos. You're bouncing between tabs, rechecking your math, answering frantic Slack messages, and trying to fix broken formulas. It's just messy. And honestly, it's a huge drain on your energy.
All right, next up, and man, this one is a big one. It's the erosion of trust. When your sales reps have no idea how their commission is calculated, when it's just this big black box, they're naturally going to start questioning the numbers. And it's not personal. They're not saying they don't trust you. They just don't trust the process. And once that seed of doubt is planted, every single payday can turn into a conflict. Cost number 3, just plain expensive mistakes. It only takes one missed deal, one little decimal point in the wrong place. You overpay? Well, that's real money right out the door. But underpay? Oh, that's maybe even worse. You're damaging the relationship with your best people. Either way you slice it, it's a terrible outcome. In the last one, number 4, you're absolutely killing your team's momentum. Salespeople thrive on seeing their progress, right? On that real-time feedback. When they have no idea what they're earning, that competitive fire just fizzles out. There's no live leaderboard, no mid-month excitement, just a long, quiet wait for payday. Okay, so let's dig in. Why does this happen? Why does this manual process fail so badly, especially for teams who are already organized and using a great CRM in the first place?
Well, here's the basic problem. You've already done the hard part. You have clean, organized data sitting right there in Pipedrive. But your CRM is amazing at what it does, tracking deals. It was never ever built to handle complex commission calculations, and that's the gap where all of these problems start.
So what happens? To try and bridge that gap, teams get stuck in this weird, painful monthly dance. You export the deals, you manually clean things up, you try to build these monster formulas in Excel, and then you spend hours just checking and rechecking, praying you didn't miss anything. And you do this every single month. It's exhausting.
But here's a crazy idea. What if you could just stop dancing altogether? Let's talk about a much, much better way. Let's talk about the power of automation.
I mean, look at the difference here. It's night and day. On one hand, you've got spreadsheets. You're sinking 15+ hours into a system that's full of errors, totally opaque, and breeds mistrust. It just can't scale. And on the other hand, automation. Time spent is basically zero. It's accurate, it's transparent in real time, and it builds predictable trust. It's a system that's actually designed to grow right along with you.
This is the key right here. It's a total mindset shift. The answer isn't a better spreadsheet or a more complicated template. The answer is to get rid of the spreadsheet for commissions, period.
Because when you make that switch, think about everything you get back. That end-of-month chaos? Gone. That nagging little voice in your head asking, did we miss something? It disappears. Those awkward conversations are replaced with live dashboards and clear, predictable payouts. And you get a team that finally, truly trusts the numbers. You can't put a price on that.
So where does this lead? It leads to what we can call the end of chaos. And this isn't really about the tech itself, it's about the feeling you get. That feeling of being in control and having total clarity.
And honestly, it's a feeling that's kind of hard to put into words until you've actually felt it. It's that amazing, satisfying feeling of just opening a dashboard and knowing, deep down with 100% confidence, that everything is already calculated. It's all correct, no more stress, no more guessing, and definitely no more late nights.
Okay, so a question I hear all the time is, this is great, but can't my CRM, like Pipedrive, just do this on its own?
And the short answer is no. Look, a tool like Pipedrive is awesome at what it's built for, which is tracking your sales pipeline. But calculating complicated commission logic is a whole different beast, and it's a job it just wasn't designed to do. You really need a specialized tool for that.
Which, of course, leads to the next big question. What is the absolute simplest way to finally get this whole process automated?
The answer is pretty straightforward, actually. You use a tool that was built for this one specific job. A dedicated commission tracker that plugs right into your CRM, automatically grabs your deal data, and does all the math for you in real time. It doesn't just put a Band-Aid on the problem, it makes the problem go away for good.
So, let's wrap this up with one last thought. If you're still stuck in spreadsheet land for commissions, believe me, you are paying for it. A lot. It just doesn't show up on a P&L statement. You're paying with your time, with your team's stress, with expensive mistakes, and with trust. But once you see what it's really costing you, well, the decision to make a change gets pretty obvious, doesn't it?